And I'm going to show how to just process a GET request. So to make a GET request, what you have to do is you have to make a form, and then I'm going to make it GET. So all you do is type your tags in, make your method equal to GET. The action is what file is going to process it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say process.php. So that will be the file that I'm going to use to process this. Alright, so now let's just process a text field. So to do a text field, let's do input text, and then the name is whatever the variable name is going to be. It's going to be in a GET array. And I'll show you that it's an associative array, but I'll show you that in process.php. So we'll just call this my text for now. That's a good solid name. Why not? And then I'm going to put BR, and then finally we need to make a submit button, so we'll actually submit the form over. So let's say input, and then submit. And I'm using Zen coding to do that. If you don't have that installed, that's alright. Then you have to type this whole thing in manually. I really like Zen coding, so that's how I'm doing it. So the value, so you just set type equals submit, and then the value of this is going to be whatever we want to say on the button. So in this case, let's just say, I don't know, echo out my stuff. I don't know. Sounds good enough. So now let's make the process.php script. So HTML, XT, so it does the transitional doc type. So to process this, all you gotta do is make a PHP tag. Do that, you put question marks and PHP right there. So let's say echo out. Now let's make the variable equal something, so then we can interpolate it later. So I'll call this my var, and that's gonna be equal to the my text. So my text. If not, that's okay. That'll fix later. So to call those little names or whatever, use the GET function right here, or GET variable. So it's an array, associative array. Here's the key, and then it'll grab that value for us. And then you end everything with a semicolon. We'll do that, and then we'll echo this variable off. So we'll just say my var. So do that and interpolate my var for us. And let's see if we got everything set up right. Go to the browser. Go to .127.0.0.1. And also go to localhost if you really want. And as you can see, it echoed it out. You can change it in here too if you want. So if we want to put off like h1 tag or whatever, we can do that. Let's do it this way first, or else it's going to kind of be weird. Okay, so now it should be an h1 tag. You could also say like and stuff or something. So then whatever we type in and submit the form, we'll also say and stuff after it. So let's pull that up. Let's go back. Net, let's get on net and stuff, and you can see it's wrapped with that h1 tag. So that's how you do GET. You can also say request right here, and that'll grab both GET and request. So, well, both GET and post, my bad, as far as methods are concerned. So you can see that. Just grab this one right here. It sounds good and solid. So, and as you can see, it actually printed off correctly, and it saved out. If it wasn't saved out, it would do that. So one thing I want to show you is the difference between post and GET. So right now we're using GET, and I'll pull up another one. Okay, so so the thing about GET is it appends it to the URL. So it puts a question mark and then that little name that we specified inside of index.php. I could also call it HTML because there's no real PHP scripting in that file. So, but PHP works too. So as we can see, we've got my text right there, and it says my text equals Matt. And we typed Matt and it here. And it prints that. Now, if we said post, it's not going to say that. It's going to use a different method to do so. So this is if you want to send like secure data or whatever. You don't want that displayed in the URL. So let's go back. Let's send that again. Post right there. What do I need to do is let me just say post right here instead. Flip that. Change things. Maybe I need to. There you go. So I need to refresh that page, but yeah, post doesn't show. And I think even if we say request in here, request, okay, it will still print off correctly. So let's refresh this. So and there you go. It's processed with requestable. So that's pretty much the basis of form variables. That's what they call these. And entry to PHP. You can do it. Peace.